Hi everyone. Well, today I am going to be working on this pretty little vanity. I picked this up at a thrift store just a couple weeks ago and I've been really excited to start working on this, and I'm kind of doing it last minute for my Christmas market because we are leaving in the morning. But anyways, I'm going to get started on this and I'll show you what I did to it and how I did it. I don't find these kind of antique pieces very often, so I was really excited for this one. The first thing that I did was give this a really good clean, and then I lightly sanded the top. I'm using chalk paint in black. I painted right over the hardware on this one. A couple of years ago, I worked on a dresser and did the exact same color, and I also added some transfers, and I really liked how that turned out. I'll see if I can find a picture and throw that in here. I almost added the transfers to this, but decided against it because I thought it would just look too busy and take away from the detail that the vanity already has. The holiday season is always so busy. We all have long to-do lists and not enough time, and there's just a lot of distractions and things going on, and I think that can be just in any time of our life, really. And Jesus said that he's leaving his peace with us, and that he gives us his peace. And in Isaiah it says that you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. And I've found that when I'm being very intentional about seeking that peace, that really is true. You have to be so intentional about grabbing hold of that peace and not letting it go through all of the storms and all of the trouble that life will bring. You just have to let the peace of God rule in your hearts, which is the word of God. And he says that if we are steadfast, keeping our minds steadfast on him, that is how we have our peace. And so I found that when I'm really seeking that peace, it's really in the Word. And so I just want to encourage you guys that when you have a verse or something from the Bible that you can just hold on to, some words that really speak to you of peace, just hold on to that and repeat it to yourself over and over. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, not what the world is trying to speak over your life, not what circumstances are trying to steal, kill, or destroy in your life, but let the peace of God rule in your hearts. After the first coat of paint dried, I gave everything a light sand. I didn't sand the hardware though, because I didn't want to take away that brass color, because sometimes when you do that you'll end up having silver come through. So I wet distressed all of the hardware, and then I applied a second coat of paint. After the paint dried, I did one more light sand, and this time I did it to give it an aged look, so I focused a little bit more on the edges and the corners. To seal the paint, I used Annie Sloan clear wax. Here it is, all finished, and I'm ready to load this in my trailer and take it to the Christmas market. So what do you think? Well, I hope you like it, and I hope you got some inspiration for a project of your own, and thank you so much for watching.